And how has it sort of ended up looking as a PL game? Obviously, that Luna coming through last, is that a hero that does work very well against the PL and the timings that a PL plays around? Like, how does that matchup go down?
So Luna, you should be able to pressure more while PL just kind of jungles. It looks like a pretty good PL game, all things considered, right? Like, there's not really that many things to deal with the illusions. If he gets to a point where he's massive, they actually should be able to. But Luna does have a lot of auras and things that's I'm seeing that can buffer up. Like, the armor is something that always kicks in. You have Venge and this Luna. Your armor is going to be insane at some point versus PL. And yeah, I mean, it's going to be a little bit more of a farm-heavy game, I guess, on the side of for Aggressive Child. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Burning that Mars mana, good versus Batrider always.
It'll be interesting to see sort of how the mid lane goes down, because we didn't really get to see sort of much of a mid matchup last game, of course, with the way that Rebel was jungling, and Weeha just had complete control of the lane. This time round, Weeha on his signature Batrider up against the Queen of Pain. I feel like this is going to be a matchup that Weeha's probably quite comfortable with. He's probably played a lot of times when he's been the Bat mid.
Yeah, this is it's a Queen of Pain favored matchup, but there's a lot of things the Bat can do to mess up the Queen of Pain a lot. We're having some nice battling up top. Nicholas, he's in some trouble, actually.
I think, yeah, he's probably going to be the one that doesn't come out on top of this, as they've got the punches. Nicholas taken out. Now, I mean, can they try and play around with Yamich as well? I mean, Microtrol's going to have another God's Rebuke in a second if he wants to give him a good old smack.
Oh, Rebels. I mean, he goes for the Scream level 1, but this is usually not the way you want to actually have it set up in that lane here. 6 stacks right away for Weeha. 7 even.
Oh, 7.
And he's got level 2. He might, if he gets another stick and a Flame Break, that's actually a kill. Rebel actually has to back away.
Oh, yeah, nearly managed to keep the stacks on there, but Rebel able to wait it out long enough to reset them.
Weeha is very comfortable in this matchup. Like this, like I said, like you can trip up the Queen of Pain a lot. Your turn rate is one of the worst in the game on Queen of Pain versus Batrider. That's sticky. The turn rate's still very annoying for you to deal with. You can get killed. At level 3 in particular, he's already doing a great job on Weeha. And we'll see the lanes. It's going to be some tri-lane action kicking off here.
Do you like this? Is this a pretty strong tri-lane from WinStrike?
Yeah, definitely. Tusk. You don't benefit too much from the tag team as a hero like PL, but you're going to secure Aggressive Child's farm. I think that's the most important thing that they want to do. I think Nigma, they set themselves up in the lanes. I think they're fine with the lanes, though. This is how they wanted it to set up. They want the Venge and the Luna versus the Doom. So they're perfectly fine with the way it is.
Sure, well, because we're down on this bottom lane. Doom's not going to be able to slow down the Luna on his own at all. And if anything, I mean, we're seeing these two heroes, they do sort of slice into the Doom when he steps up.
Yeah, they can pose kill threat a lot onto DK Focus if he steps into the lane. He has to play on the side of the lane there. He'll find a nice creep for himself, a nice mana burn creep. And he'll just have to hope they push the lane and he gets some stuff, because it's just a forfeit lane for him. The Luna's just gonna get free farm. So my control, he's gonna be the winner up top. It feels like as these quote unquote off laners, he's gonna get quite a bit more than I feel DK Focus is. But it's a Doom, so he'll devour creeps and stuff.
Yeah, and it seems sort of on this top lane in the tri-lane, level 1, it's kind of hard to make something happen. But I'm guessing once they hit the 2 on the 2 supports, that's when they can start making moves. Yeah,
Yamich actually could go down here potentially. Oh, okay. Did they? I think he God's Rebuked as GH lifted or something and broke. It was the same frame. I didn't actually see what happened because telekinesis disappeared instantly.
Oh, really?
Right?
Yeah, that's strange. I mean, they maybe looked a bit confused themselves because, mind control, he didn't actually try and go with the spear on anything there. So
yeah,
I didn't see that. I mean, maybe there was some strange interaction.
Maybe I looked at it at the last second and already. Like, lift lasts so little time at the beginning. Maybe I looked at the last second, but I don't know. The one thing is, too, like, this lane has to be a little careful because of the spear interaction, right? You can get lifted and then speared into tower, and then you're giving up kills rather than securing a tri-lane farm. But right now, WinStrike's doing it perfectly. They've got the level 2s. They're preventing Nigma from pulling the lane back, too. Very nicely done.
Yep, and the PL is very happy with the lane position. As Aggressive Child's getting the free farm.
Yep. Oh, okay. Interesting to see DK Focus put 2 points in Scorched Earth down here, actually, instead of 2 points in the Devour. I think that'll hurt him a little bit.
Why so? Well, because of just the loss of gold that you could be getting out of this rough
gold and regen. It gives you a lot. My control top.
Managed to get him trapped. He's got the stick charges, though. He's still alive for now. My control's going to be able to get away. He's actually able to run away from them. They didn't have enough damage and control to take him down. And mid lane, obviously, we had both mids going down to one another. Was, of course, the kill first for Rebel, so he'll benefit from the XP first.
Very nicely done. And we are seeing top a little bit of this interaction here where why Mars is so good versus Grimstroke in a lot of situations. Same thing with Rubik. Inkswell target, he gets speared away or tossed away a lot of the times when he is trying to get aggressive. So can't actually get as aggressive as they want up top. Meanwhile, bottom,
I mean,
able to finally punch.
This is not an easy lane for the Doom.
No.
It's not an easy lane now, and especially when it's one of those lanes that can snowball pretty far out of control, right? You sort of get behind as the Doom in this lane, particularly when, as you pointed out, you don't go for that second point in the Devour. It's going to be a very slow start for you down here.
Rebel mid, 7 stickies on him. Will get pushed away from Weehaw. RMN looking to maybe move toward that mid lane, but yeah, DK Vogus is kind of getting pushed away, and now this is giving RMN freedom. He can actually move to other lanes while Miracle is just alone bottom. GH.
Damage is able to grab the bounty rune. We're going to see mid. Magic Missile attempt, but Rebel's still able to get the blink out. Weeha's going to try and chase forward on this. He has got the regen rune, so all the mana in the world to play with. Back over in the river. Chase there onto GH. GH, he has got the brown boots. So is Yamich. Yamich, he's got shards. We'll be able to block him off. And GH, all stick charges. Not going to save it. Yamich and Takalis get the kill on the Rubik.
Mid again. Rebel, he blinked in this time. This time he's going down. He tried to go for RMN.
I mean, RMN wasn't even that low.
No.
Yeah, that was some greedy play there from the Quap, and that's going to hurt. I mean, so far he's been keeping his cool pretty good in this lane. Like, Weeha's definitely been putting the pressure on him, but you see on the last hits, Rebel's actually been able to play it quite nicely, but those little mistakes there that result in a death, that's going to hurt. And of course, while this is happening, bottom lane with the lead that they did get Miracle, it's another game where Miracle is just off to an insane level of farm from the start, and nothing is slowing him down.
Haste rune picked up for Weehaw. He's actually counter ganking top. Might be able to find aggressive child here. He's trying to save the Doppel. He'll find him.
Lasso back. They bot as well. They got the damage. Yeah, they should do as Weehaw. Fireflies across the mall. Stick charges will be popped. Aggressive child goes down. Weehaw still got the flame break to play with. He gets them on the two of them. Takalis goes down. Is he going to be able to dive in for Yamich? He wants to. He's tanking the tower for this to keep the sticky napalm stacks up, and it's working. The stacks remain. We are up to the tier 2. He's got flame break in a couple of seconds. He's going to fire it out for sure. If he hits Yamich, it's going to be a kill. He's got him. Yamich is going to go down as well.
Oh, he lives.
Oh, he did it.
The
With the stick,
drop.
he's actually going to live.
Oh,
it's the range. I was going to say he'd already used the stick. I was sure the tick would get him, but the raindrop came back online.
And Rebel makes the move top to try to get Weehaw. Mind control gets the deny. Rebel needed that kill too.
Right.
All right. Yeah, Nigma. Big plays.
Yeah. I'm surprised. Yeah, the Tusk living. That's nice. It nearly did turn into sort of, 3 kills from We Are up there on the top. But again, of course, whilst this is all happening, we're getting all this action elsewhere. But the bottom lane, nobody's looking at Miracle. He's, 50-30 on the CS. Something needs to be done. We're going to see Yamich come down here, but as soon as he moves down, Weeha's coming. And so is Weehaw. They're going to have the backup for Miracle. They know they're going to want to make this play onto the Luna. And Miracle's got the backup inbound. Magic Missile over onto DK Fogas. As the Doom, they'll try and run, but the damage is done. He'll fall, and Weehaw is ready to try and dive in. There's going to be extra TPs coming in. Weehaw starting to clear out the trees, see what's coming in, but the TP is actually cancelled, as there's not going to be any backup coming in for Yamich, as they clean up with the 2 kills down bottom. Just fast and smart moves there from Nigma. They knew that WinStrike were finally going to realize, hey, we kind of got to do something about this Luna. Nigma were prepared.
Weehaw just in typical fashion with his Batrider getting insanely active. 5-2-1 already, 6 of the 8 kills. Of course, also, every single time he's playing Batrider, always finds the Fated Brooch. You know, he's got that extra movement speed always. Great moves from him. And this has set them up to a very, very nice lead here. RMN is, I mean, this Venge is going to be level 6 super early on. They're Mars top. He's suffering a bit on this experience, but hasn't died. I say that.
That's not. Now they might do now. They're in. They're going to have the stun coming through. Finally, they're able to get mind control out of the lane. But it has taken them a long time. 8.5 minutes in against this aggressive tri-lane, and only now does he fall. WinStrike, they should be able to find this tier 1 tower by the looks of it with the DD on Rebel. They'll push on. Should be able to take this, of course, down on the bottom half at the same time. Miracle also able to clean up the tier 1 tower, as he's pretty much got the Mask of Madness complete on the top of the Wraith bands and treads at just 9 minutes in.
And look at his skill build. This is the full farming Luna build, the 2-4-2 build. So he's got the max glaives, no Eclipse, but now they just go jungle as much as possible. Armen even has some stacks for Miracle to get enabled off of. So this is where we see that Luna, you catapult ahead of the PL. And that mid game is going to be pretty commanding for Nigma.
Yeah, I mean,
as they've shut down the lanes pretty damn hard.
How do you keep up as a PL in this game against the Luna that's had this start?
Your team hunts the Luna, and your PL just sits on the side farming.
See down bottom. I mean, at the moment, it's sort of the Luna doing the hunting with the backup that Nigma's bringing in. Miracle's able to get the kill. He's got the Eclipse as well if he wants to turn this onto Yamich. You might not even need the ult for the Yamich kill as Yamich tries to block him off with the shards. Weear's able to stay on top. Relbal jumping in will manage to burst down RMN, but not able to do anything about the Luna. Miracle's just going to continue to push this wave in. He is not scared whatsoever. He needs to have a little respect for the quad though. Sonic Wave is online, a little low on the mana pool though, Relbal. Not
but they're going to be able
to fight.
They're able to get all 3 of the 4 bounty runes here. Push everything away. Mind Control gets space top. They're threatening bottom, forcing reaction down there. Nigma's really cruising with this early game here, and Miracle's got all the space in the world to farm those stacks, these Ancients that he's got built up for him. This early game just not going well for WinStrike again, and they're going to have to look to make some really nice moves with the supports and the Queen of Pain. Sonic Wave not yet really being used at all in this game. Actually, I don't think she's used it at all. So they got to look to start hunting Miracle, at least getting some wards around the area.
You've got to try and get in this triangle.
Yeah.
Scans them, and they know he's there.
Yep.
But as you can see, you know, Nigma's prepared. RMN's in the neighborhood. As long as he hovers around, a swap's always going to be there at the ready.
Yep. And Weeha's close too with bots, Faded Brooch. He's got 500 movement speed when he pops Firefly. He'll get there fast.
They're going to try for it.
Let's see.
Let's see if can they burst Miracle quick enough. Here we go. Miracle's walking right into them. This couldn't have started any better for them, but Miracle, he's actually able to turn and get the ult off. DeCarlis is going to fall very, very low. He's running, but they've got him. DeCarlis goes down.
Rebel has to escape.
We are chasing it. He's got Lasso back on. He might not even need it. He will. He'll drop it. He takes down Relbal, and now he moves over towards DK Fogas, knocks him back with a flame break into the arena. I mean, it couldn't have gone any worse. They tried to gank. They didn't get the... they put the silence on, but I think Miracle... He either got the Eclipse off before the bug hit, or he just took the bug off that quickly.
He just killed it.
It didn't matter. Yeah.
It's 2 hits. He just turns and attacks it. They don't have chain stun. It's just the 2 of them. They didn't have the Tusk there. They needed to have everybody there to try to go for this kill, but they're still under level 2 on the supports.
Making that move with just the 2 of them, that was very risky. If you're doing it with just those 2 heroes whilst behind, it's... You know, good luck with that. It's probably not going to work.
Yeah,
that's a hard move.
A crazy move from WinStrike, really. They need, like we said, they need to bring three, maybe even like a 4th hero, in fact, to try to go for these. I mean, this game is starting to get pretty out of hand. If not,
dude, look at this. It's 12 minutes in. Miracle is level 12.
124 last hits, full freedom, and look, they're hunting again. A haste rune on Weehaw, full control. As Rebel, he still has level 1 blink. They're stalking him. Weeha's setting up around. They don't have lasso available for 30 seconds, but
I mean,
he just blinks. They're watching.
Does he want to? Oh, does he want to dive though? It's behind a tier 2. There's no creep, so he's not going to dive. He does know that they're likely to have TPs up on WinStrike, and
he's stalking him. Look, he knows he's there.
Oh, careful, Rebel.
God, they can't get anything on the map at all. It's just Aggressive Child getting some space to farm, but as we said, look, Luna just farms so much faster. Has a Yasha on the way to Manta. And they're threatening all fronts. It's literally just the PL trying to find farm. Are they looking? They don't even have a smoke on the 3 of them that just grouped up. The Tusk, the Grim, and the Doom. They have to make things happen.
They got smoke now. They got smoke on
just
Carlos.
delivered. Okay.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's see what they can find.
It's
so
under
far,
vision.
they've not found anything. Oh, it was as well, wasn't it?
The ward spotted it. They're just going to back up together, and that's going to be an unsuccessful gank. Now, if they chase too far, Mind Control can TP the tower and set up, too. So they can't chase too far forward here. I
mean, and who's the initiation? Is it just what Yamich rolling in?
They can get the double Doom off. Yeah, Yamich has to just...
There we go. The Fireman. Should be an easy one. It's the Venge. No save for a sell.
They're gonna lose heroes for this, though.
Wow, we are straighting away. Dropping out the lasso onto Yamich. Now the rest of them have got to run on WinStrike. You've lost one, and I think you'll be lucky that you did just lose the one. Everyone else has to get out of there. But still, it's just a lot of resources and a smoke being used to, at the end of the day, just get you a support trade. They have to find some of these cores, and they've got to find Miracle. He's 106. It's 300 gold away from having a Manta style at 14 minutes in. Rebel is able to get the dagger on him, and they do have the PL in. TPs are coming over. They get the Doom down onto Miracle. Miracle just holding his ground. They're punching back. Big Sonic Wave, though. They get the kill thereafter. Miracle goes down. Snowball across over the two of them. We are slow. The punch up for Yamiche. They're doing it. They'll get themselves 2 kills, maybe even 3. It's over towards Zyrem, and they move. The Venge goes down. Venge Illusion might find DK Bogus. Can he get away? He cannot. The Illusion will kill off the Doom. But that's pretty much the dream scenario there. They get both Miracle and Weehaw off the back of that move. And as you say, just not a moment too late there. Aggressive Child, as soon as he has that Diffusal Blade, he's finding himself in the front lines, in the action, and that extra bit of damage required to kill these very farmed heroes. It
was actually kind of very fortunate for them there. The way that Nigma actually, there was a ward on the high ground, and Miracle just goes to pick up a rune when he didn't even need the rune. He just went to go pick it up with his Mask of Madness just because it was there, and he gets punished for it because the PO was farming a small camp there near it. So it all worked out very, very nicely for WinStrike.
Yeah, I mean, it really couldn't have gone any better for them there, considering how rough of a beginning this has been. Finding those sort of opportunities.
Yeah, PL now getting to actually play the game a little bit more. Queen of Pain still struggling a lot. We'll see Rebel have a very hard time versus all these stuns as we are.
No, he's going to go for the quick grab. Onto Yamiche, back into the Magic Missile. Actually a little scared of bursting all the way. Okay, the Flame Break, is that going to be enough? It isn't. Nope. Yamiche is actually going to be allowed to live there. As this tier 1 tower will fall. A bit of a push from Nigma does mean that WinStrike aren't quite able to defend it.
He's under vision.
Yeah, they got him with the spear into the tree. So still continue to get these objectives, Nigma. And Miracle, now he's back in the game, does have the Manta style complete, so will be a little less vulnerable to those moves if he does step out too far ahead on his own again.
He's getting a very good item timing still. He's still super high level and high like,
the levels
almost
are insane.
16 at 16 minutes still.
I mean, that's got to be, yes, we're seeing some of sort of the higher XPM that we've had in this tournament. Yeah, 16 at 16 minutes is... Yeah, you don't get much faster than that.
He's the same level as both of his supports combined. They're both level 8. It's not something you see too often.
Yeah, this is some very, very, very fast XP. I mean, he's the highest level at the moment on WinStrike. Still top wolf, Rebel. They got him. Mind Control's actually able to just catch him straight up in the arena.
He almost can kill him. He almost killed him by himself there. This Queen of Pain with no talent, no strength talent, int treads. He's so fragile. Just gets popped. And Queen of Pain dying this much. I mean, Queen of Pain is all about a snowballing hero. 4-4 and 3. Rebel really struggling today. They have his number.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Pressure on Aggressive Child to carry them through this. Bottom lane, Nigma space for another tier 2, and of course at this early time they are going to be set up to try and regain control of both outposts from the 20-minute mark.
Yeah, they're going to get it right away. GH already in position. He's claiming it. They're going to smoke to try to push them out and look for a fight. Does it? Oh, man, DK Focus is just so under-farmed on the Doom, too. I keep clicking. I'm like, wow, he has 30 last hits on the core Doom. They need a Blink Dagger really badly on him so they can actually get the double Dooms off in the fights. Because their initiation's just not good. And Rebel...
Oh! Quick Blink. Instant Blink.
We are still stuck.
He's still able to find him!
Oh no, Rebel.
Oh, he didn't expect the Invis bat. He did not expect it.
He's having a rough... I mean, they really have his number today.
I mean, that one was a rough one, right? You don't expect the Invis bat to sit in between your tier 2 and tier 3 at 18 minutes.
Yeah.
But he's down. I mean, yeah, it's just 18 minutes in there poking at the tier 3s. I mean, they don't really need to, Nigma. I mean, at this point, with the farm that the Miracle has, they've got multiple ways out of this game, and they're going to back off, see if they can maybe catch Aggressive Child on the retreat.
They're going to be able to find him for sure here.
He's trying to run, but the Glaives just cut through the illusions very clearly. Nigma can find the real one.
Weeha's just too fast, too. 497 move speed. Just there's no way you're getting away from this bat.
And again, I mean, you know, the Miracle's... He's pretty much got a full butterfly. I mean, there's still a tier 1 top. That money will give it to him.
the literal best item you can get versus PL. That evasion is always going to break the illusions. You can never actually focus fire her. And just so much raw agi. The armor is going to be absurd on Miracle when he's around RMN as well on top with the Vengeance Aura. I think they can look to start setting up for... Yeah, they might be able to. I think they can start setting up for Roche on the side of Nigma. Get some ward control in this area.
Yeah, a little harder to get Miracle now. As the rest of Nigma all here by his side.
And he's got the butterfly already done. Level 18 butterfly, 19 minutes.
Oh no!
I just look at the last hits. 288 last hits at 19 minutes. I mean, he's just been... They're just making him look even better. They're just giving him all the space.
I mean, yeah, apart from that one death around the mid, it's just that there's not been any problems for Luna. He has had all the space, and he's getting away with the perfect farm pattern.
And he's got the Blink Dagger reveal. Aggressive child.
And it's on the big one. Spears off the mark. It doesn't even matter. He's just dead. They're trying to get the tomb down, but the telekinesis is up onto DK Bogas. He does finally manage to drop it. We'll catch both Miracle and RMN. That gets them the 2 kills. Buyback from Aggressive Child. He's going to look to try and clean up on this. He turns out towards Mike. Charlie's going to TP straight out. So we do see Aggressive Child in. And the fact that, I mean, they're close to not being able to get the double doom out. As was being used to hold him down, DK Focus, but he does command it. They're going to look for Roche. I mean, there's no call for 40 seconds. They get away with this. They're pretty low, though.
The clap is going to hurt a lot every time it's up. 2 seconds for the next slam. It's going to hurt Aggressive Child quite a bit.
And they're on to We Are. They found him off the side. They're able to jump in. They've got the stop.
He's hasting.
Running. He's running. Jump over, chase him with the passive with the PL. He can close the gap.
But he pulled them away from the pit.
Goes down.
So they can't actually look... I don't think they could have finished it anyway, but now the rest of Nigma will have time to respawn, and they get themselves a decent kill. Now GH2, can they find him? Snowball. They can.
Damage. Able to put a stop to the TP out. GH might be able to play with him a little bit. He's stolen the Snowball. See what sort of smooth moves he can do. He's going to roll over towards the mid lane, but the Blink's back up from Relby. He's going to jump in, but Mind Control's there to back up GH. And now with the Spear out. Oh, it's a beautiful bait. GH baits the 2 of them in, and they both end up dead there. Classic GH.
Looking dead, but with Steel Snowball, ends up being able to survive. And now, back to Roche. What's on the docket as they've sewn out everybody else. And yeah, the Butterfly, you know, you're good versus PL, but we saw Miracle get burst, but now he's going to have Aegis to deal with all that.
Right. I mean, that, and this is the really tough position to be in as that PL, right? As you said, you spent your buyback. You spent your buyback, but the way that the game's panning out, you've not been the carry that's ended up with the Aegis.
So. Yeah. Grim. Level 14. Luna almost level 20. Jeez. And they don't have the ways to kind of just team fight nicely and easily. They have to just run in and hope for the double dooms a lot of the time. But you're running into the Mars every single time. Like, Mind Control is going to get his ult off. He's going to get his spear off inside of the situation, and then it's a Luna inside of Mars ult beating on everybody. So the fights are just. They seem so difficult. They need to. It feels like they need to get the double dooms on both the Mars and the Luna in the fights. But initiation just still lacking.
And the double dooms have been doing it. Well, you know, even though this team, you know, WinStrike are pretty far behind in this game, when they get the double dooms, it has always resulted in the 2 heroes dying. There's very little that Nigma can do right now if they do get caught by that combo.
DK Focus, like, look at him. He's almost got the lowest. He's almost below all of the heroes on the side.
But he's a Doom, Jan.
Doom.
I thought this hero just rains money upon himself.
Not this game. He's got nothing. And he's not going to have Blink Dagger either, so it makes it, you know, their initiation is just so hard to actually pull off. Well, Nigma has so many different ways to initiate now.
Right side of the base. Able to knock him out with the Flame Break. And he'll get taken out as Miracle ready to step up to the base hit. Tier 3 tower under pressure. WinStrike 2 to stop this. They'll try and send through the illusions, but at this point, as you say, with the evasion, it's just hardly any mana they take at all with all the missed hits upon him.
Rebel did cut the full creep waves, though, so Nigma will have to move to a different side if they look to actually keep pressuring. WinStrike's trying to find a way outside.
I have got Mig coming in.
Nigma's going to cut them off, though, here. Aggressive Child. He's got to be careful here. He's trying to find places to farm. He needs his Manta, but he just can't. He's actually almost doubled net worth again on Miracle. He's going to have Satanic before the Manta even finishes up on Aggressive Child. And then he has tools to deal with the whole team on the side of WinStrike.
Yeah, very hard to sort of see him going down once, let alone twice, whilst his Aegis still resides on it.
They're trying to catch anyone who's slow on the side of Nigma, but Nigma's all
Aggressive
set up here.
child. They found him in the arena, but he just at the back of a Yamich. Yamich coming in with a snowball onto mind control. Aggressive child's going solo, speed out to the side. He's actually going to be able to live. Doppelganger's off and away. DK Fogas pulled on the front lines though. They need the Doom alive. They have to have his ult. They're not going to be able to keep him protected. He's down for 35. That's a huge part of their defense gone, as we've seen that the fights that they've actually been able to do something are the ones when they get the combo off bottom lane. The spear clips Yamich beautifully against the tree.
It's too hard. It's too hard for WinStrike to start any type of fight. Like we said, Nigma has 20 different ways to start a fight. Lift, stun, swaps.
Oh, now there it is.
And look, there it is.
There it is indeed. The combo. Relbal goes down, and Nigma take an easy Rax in the mid lane. And at a 19k lead at 24 minutes in, they can just look to close this one off. WinStrike, they're going to have one last hold in them. The buyback comes out from Relbal. What can they do? Aggressive Child trying to charge forward onto Miracle. Miracle standing his ground here. Aggressive Child, he just dies. Eclipse is going to come out. DK Fogas will fall. They got the soul bind, but they didn't get the Doom off, as it's 2 dead without buyback. GG is called. Game 1 was a beatdown. Game 2 was this one was hardly even a game at the end of it all. 33-11, 26k lead at 25 minutes in. Nigma closing this one.